You guys wanted more of this, and your wish is my command. So yeah, again today we are going to take a look at Pocket Matti, which is a book which holds all kinds of interesting sayings and idioms and stuff like that, a lot of which you guys disagree with. In the comments to most of these videos, a lot of you guys say, oh, that translation wasn't actually correct, or it's a bit more like this. So it's quite interesting that they've gotten away with this. But anyway, today we're going to have a look at some more. So if you are not familiar with this, at the top here we have, of course, if my finger can come back, there we go. There we have the Finnish. The next line is the direct translation in English, and in behind this little black box here is what I'm supposed to try and guess. So for example, here we have olla. Of course, I picked the one with like the hardest word known to man. Olla Oh man, so it begins. To be a sign of a storm. Now, often I look to the picture to give me a clue about what this could be, but in this case, doesn't give us much. So let's think. To be a sign of a storm. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this means that trouble is coming. Trouble is a brewing. Let's see. Oh. To be very angry, apparently. I guess that makes sense. I should really think a little bit more before I answer. But where's the fun in that? Next one is hukkaperi. A wolf will inherit. And there we have I guess a wolf looking at a will. Oh, nice. So wolf is getting something he wants. Is it like nice guys finish last? Something like that? To be in deep trouble. 0 points. A wolf will inherit. Like that. Oh, we've got a long one. I'm gonna have to get out of the way. Vahtosammuttimen kokoinen. Let me try that again. Vahtosammuttimen kokoinen. Pretty good. To my ear, at least. So that means nothing. The size of a fire extinguisher. Now, a fire extinguisher is pretty handy, I guess, regardless of the size. So I'm thinking maybe it's saying it's not the size that counts. At least that's what everybody tells me. Size doesn't matter. It's how you use it. A really short person. Oh man, and now I've definitely I've said too much. Ihmisten ilmoilla. On people's air. On people's air. Ah, I think that this means that people are talking about you. That kind of makes sense. Okay. To go out to see other people. I don't know. I prefer mine better. That's the case with a lot of these. Allaho moilasena. To be H moilanen. Kuka sinä olet? Maybe that's just it. Maybe it is to be unknown. Nobody knows you. To be unknown. To be surprised. I mean, up till now I've got 0. So I'm giving myself half a point. A very generous half a point. Not that I ever keep actual track of my points, but sillä voi heittää vesilintua. You can throw that item at a water bird. I mean, it's got to be like, that is useless. Throw it at the water bird. A useless thing. I like that. The said item is very low quality. Come on, right? That's a point. 1.5 points. Viitata kintaalla. Viitata kintaalla. To signal with a mitten. Mitä? Oh, to signal with a mitten. What the hell? Signal with a mitten. Food is ready. Oh. Yeah, go on then. Food is ready. That's what that means. To not care. Nowhere near. That picture is really, really great. I like that. How am I going to say that with so many as? Aiman kakena. Aiman kakena. You guys can give me a score out of 5 for that pronunciation. To be a leather needles cuckoo. Leather? I don't even know what that means in English. What the hell's a leather needle? Presumably that's a bit harder than a normal, sewing needle. What about the cuckoo? Leather needles cuckoo. Is it like to be tough? I literally have no idea. I was sat here for 2 minutes trying to think. I have no clue. To be tough. Be surprised. It was to be something. Half a point? Just kidding. You guys are so stingy with your points. Puulla päähän lyöty. Be hit on the head by a block of wood. It's funny, usually at this point, I probably would have been able to connect them to some kind of English saying, but nothing. I've got nothing for any of these. Hit on the head by a block of wood. Right. Okay. Oh God, I haven't done that in 10 years. Ow. Oh, getting old. That has to be to suddenly remember something, or to have a eureka moment, like a light bulb moment or something like that. It's got to be. Please. Wait, wasn't the last one about being surprised as well? I'm going to take a guess at the next one. I think my guesses were along the right line, but I don't care at this point. You can keep your points. Karvalakkimalli means fur hat model, which of course is the very well-known Finnish saying to be surprised. Okay, Karvalakkimalli. I think that this means that you're having a bad hair day because you have to wear a fur hat and you're a fur hat model. A model that only has the basic comforts. So like a very standard issue thing. So if there's, I guess if there's things that are a little bit more fancy, like a car with all the, you know, modern accessories, you get the one that's the most basic one. I guess that's what that means. Again, prefer mine. Jäädä suustaan kiinni. To get caught by the mouth. Now I'm feeling quite confident now about my guess. I haven't said it yet because I'm still thinking about it. Give me a minute. Getting caught, and the two guys, they look a little bit, you know, sheepish. So I think this is something that maybe you'd say to children about being like caught red-handed. So just caught in the act of doing something they shouldn't. To have a lengthy chat without planning to chat so long. I actually can't think of an equivalent in English. Moving on. What's happening here? Kuin seipään nielly. Like someone who swallowed a pole. Like someone who swallowed a pole. What the hell could this mean? Is it someone that's like really skinny? I guess that's a thing in English. Like if you say someone looks like a pole. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here, guys. Sure. Someone's really skinny. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, fine. That makes more sense. To stand very straight or to be uncomfortable. I'll give you that one, Finland / the Finnish language. Another one that's I have to move for. Suutarin lapsella ei ole kenkiä. The shoemaker's child doesn't have any shoes. Right. I was just about to say, well, that seems unlikely for something to be unlikely. When you neglect those closest to yourself, when you don't practice what you preach. It's still at 1.5 points, and I'm okay with that at this point. It's fine. But okay, fine. That makes sense. But I feel like that's going to be a deep cut. That has to be one that doesn't get used very often. I don't know. Just trying to make myself feel better. Right. This is the last one. I have to get a point. If I don't, well, nothing's going to happen, but I'll just be sad. Puhua läpiä päähänsä. I got through those ads quite well, I think. To speak holes in your head. I'm nervous to go with the obvious answer, which would be to be a bit of a chatterbox, like someone that just doesn't stop talking. Everything I've answered so far I've thought was obvious. So I'm doubting myself now. Oh, bloody hell, I don't know. Just put me out my misery, will you? To lie. Okay, I'm okay. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me, guys. I'll be okay. Thankfully, I don't pay my bills by answering correctly. If I did, I'd be dead. Oh, well, that was fun, wasn't it? I didn't get any of it. Well, I got 1.5 points, and I feel like at least half of those points was very generous. Hopefully you guys again in the comments will be like, well, you know, Dave, I'm not sure they've even got it right, to be honest. That'll make me feel a lot better. But something that does make me happy is that you joined me today and watched my video. So thank you. Really appreciate that. Also, very much appreciate the people who are members of my channel who have clicked that little join button that's below this video and have supported me that just little bit extra. So thank you to you people. And yeah, hit that like button if you want to see more of these videos, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.